Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am Liliana, Woman with a Vision. My message from God today is know that God removes people out of your life for a reason. This message is for someone who maybe recently, I feel like it was recently, you met someone and that person walked away from you. But what you didn't know about that person was that they had a lot of other things going on in their life that they needed to take care of before they started a relationship with you. And they met you and they just fell in love with you. You know, they love everything about you. There's nothing that they don't like about you, but their life before they met you was not all put together. It wasn't. They had a lot of things going on, a lot of toxic relationships and things that they were attached to that they needed to let go of before they started to be in a relationship with you. If they had started being in a relationship with you or tried to give you a commitment, you may have been involved in things that you didn't want to be involved in because the things that they had going on was not good. So they needed to take some time to straighten out those things. And I know that it hurt you because the same way that person felt about you, you felt the same way about them. So it was a shared love. It was shared feelings. And that person just walked away. Like they didn't give you a reason why, but they needed to straighten out some things in their life. But know that God does everything. God knows what was going on, and so did that person. And I feel like that was God working on that person and say, I'm not going to let you get this person involved in your life knowing that for right now, things aren't the way that they should be for you. And if you were to go forward with this person, you're going to involve them in things that they shouldn't have to be involved in. So this person stepped away from you to straighten out things so that they can come back to you and do it the right way, because they didn't want to do it the wrong way. They actually wanted to do right by you. It's funny because I hear out of all the people that they ever met in life, that they ever went in a relationship with, you're the one that they want to do it right with. And I know that it hurts you, but they want to do it right with you. And if this message is for you and that person comes back, it's okay to accept them back because they wanted to do it the right way. They're going to tell you, I didn't want to hurt you. And they're going to sit down with you and explain to you exactly what they had going on and what was going on and why they just decided to walk away so that they would not hurt you. That was God working on that person and saying, no, not this one. You know, God had to work on that person and deal with them for a second, you know, and let them, you need to straighten your life out. You need to get things together first before you try to go for it, because I don't want you to hurt this person. You didn't deserve whatever they had going on. You didn't deserve that outcome. So God fixed it in a way and turned things around for you so that when they do come back to you, if they already have it, it's going to be great. And it's okay for you to accept that person back into your life and for you to be with that person. It's okay. And I know it hurt you because you really, really cared about that person. But what you don't know is that they cared about you too. They love you so much. They love you more than you could ever imagine. They really do. You know, once God has ordained a relationship, and once God puts people together, there's no breaking point, you know. There's no, oh, this is not going to happen. It may not happen when you want it to happen or when that person wanted it to happen, but it's going to happen. No one can stop God's plan for you and your life, be it a relationship or whatever it is. When God says, this is it, this is it. And sometimes he has to remove a person out of your life, turn everything around, fix it, and then bring it back. We want instant sometimes, but sometimes, you know, God meant for you to meet that person because you needed to meet them. You needed to know this is what God has had for you. That was your blessing. But I got to fix some things first. Then I'm going to turn it around and bring it back to you. And I'm going to bring it back to you correct and right, because that's how much God loves us. He loves you more than you ever can imagine. He's not going to give you a blessing that's not right. When people are removed out of your life and you don't ever see them no more, that's because they weren't meant to be. But sometimes when a person returns, you will know they'll return different from when they were before. And they're going to give you everything that you need. They're going to give you everything that you need. You're not going to have to ask. They're going to be right there for you. And that was just God working on that person and working on that relationship and giving you what you deserve as far as a relationship. Sometimes we get angry and we get mad. Well, why me? Why I got to go through all of this just to be in a relationship? Trust me. You didn't want to be involved with that person when you first met them because they had a lot of things going on, a lot of attachments, a lot of people that they were associated with, and things that they just needed to let go. Very influenced by their culture and the people around them because they were used to living a certain lifestyle. And it wasn't good, but this was their normal. So this is the way that they lived. But they knew they had to change it in order to, or rearrange it in order for them to be with you. Because if you were to walk into what they had going on, you would have been hurt. You would have been hurt. So that was God protecting you and also God working on that person to bring them back around so that they could be right for you. And it's okay if you choose not to be with that person. It's okay. You have a choice. But that person is for you. And you'll know because they're going to come back correct. They're not going to come like halfway, sideways, doing things the way that they were doing it before. Maybe there were some things that you didn't understand. Well, why are you doing this way? Why are you doing it? And they didn't want to explain because they had so many things going on in their life. And you just didn't need to be a part of that. But know that God does everything with good reason and good purpose. And he loves us so much. He's going to always give you your blessings. He's going to give it to you right. Now, man may hand you the bad deal, but God is never going to give you a bad deal. Know that. Sometimes we accept the bad deal because we have a choice to make. And we don't think about it. But God will never give you anything that is not for you. Know that God loves you so much. And I love you too. Remember that everything that God does, he does it with good intentions, and he does it because he loves you, and he does it because he wants to see you happy. He wants to see you happy. My name is Liliana, Woman with a Vision. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for sharing my videos, and don't forget to share this video with someone that may need it today. Happy Saturday, and God bless you. And I love you. Remember that.